The screaming match echoed through the exposed brick walls of Brewers Underground, the indie coffee spot where they always met. People turned their heads. The barista froze mid-pour. "You sold me out, Nico." Jack slammed his half-drunk iced Americano onto the table, spilling it across a stack of demo CDs. "I didn't sell you out. I chose to survive," Nico said, voice steady, though his heart raced. Jack's eyes burned. "You're nothing without me." Nico didn't answer. He stood, grabbed his bag, and left, leaving behind not just Jack's, but 5 years of friendship, struggle, and everything they thought they'd build together. The next time they'd speak, Nico's track would be charting, and Jack's would be spiraling. A year earlier, Nico and Jax were inseparable. Two 20-something musicians grinding in Brooklyn. Nico had the melodies, clean hooks, soulful lyrics, the kind of voice that made you stop mid-scroll. Jax had charisma, loud, impulsive, tattooed top to bottom. His look got them gigs before anyone even heard a note. They camped out at Brewers Underground almost every day, sharing headphones, sketching ideas on napkins. But slowly, something started to shift. Jax wasn't just complaining anymore. He was drenched in negativity. Industry's rigged. No one gives a shit about real music. "Bro, you see that loser open mic guy? That's gonna be us in 10 years. At first, Nico thought it was stress. Then he thought maybe it was depression. But the truth was harder to admit. Jax's mindset was contagious, and Nico felt himself slipping. Everything came to a head the day they met Lyric. She wasn't from their scene. No beat scenes, no band tees, just oversized headphones and a radiant smile. She was a producer, freelance, sharp, maybe a little too enthusiastic. "I heard your hook. You got something," she told Nico after a jam session at the cafe. "Your voice needs better production. Want to try something this weekend?" Nico lit up. Jax immediately tensed. "What's your angle?" he asked, arms crossed. Lyric didn't blink. "I like making people sound better. That's the angle." She walked away, handing Nico a card. That night, Jax called her industry trash. Said she was just trying to ride their wave. But something inside Nico had shifted. For the first time in months, he felt hope. Over the next few weeks, Nico quietly started working with Lyric. No big moves, just small sessions, rewriting choruses, sharpening vocals, learning how sound really works. Jax noticed. "Where you been? You dodging rehearsals now. She's at you on some corny pop shit, huh?" The final straw was at their gig in Bushwick. They bombed. Not because of Nico, his performance was tight. Jax showed up late. Sloppy. Forgot half the lyrics. Spent the rest of the set yelling at the sound guy. Backstage, he blamed everyone else. The crowd was trash. The mic sucked. No vibe in the room. Nico stared at him and realized something terrifying. Jax couldn't see his own role in any of it. His darkness wasn't just heavy. It was delusional. One rainy afternoon, Lyric played Nico a track they'd been building. "I sent it to a guy I know. He reps indie artists. He wants to meet." Nico's breath caught. This was real. He didn't even think before saying yes. But guilt followed. Jax had been with him since the beginning. They talked about making it while sleeping on floors. Could he just leave him behind? That night, they met at Brewers. Nico told him everything. About Lyric, about the interest, and that he wasn't sure the duo thing was working anymore. Jax exploded. "After everything I did for you, she's just using you. You're gonna ditch your brother for her?" But Nico didn't raise his voice. He just said, "You don't build anything, Jax. You burn it. I'm done catching fire." Months passed. Nico dropped his first solo single. It hit playlists. Bloggers picked it up. Lyric's network delivered. Meanwhile, Jax spiraled. His IG went dark. He was spotted crashing open mics, ranting about sellouts and betrayal. But Nico didn't gloat. He just kept working, building, healing from the emotional toll. One morning, while sipping coffee at Brewer's Underground, he saw Jax across the street. They locked eyes. Jax looked hollow, older, like life was draining him every second. Nico looked away. The world tells you to lift everyone up, to never abandon friends. But here's the truth. Negativity is contagious, and you don't owe anyone your downfall. Jax didn't just make things hard. He poisoned the air, killed momentum, dragged Nico into a space where dreams suffocate. Law 10 of the 48 laws of power is clear. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. You don't run because you're cold. You run because you see the fire, and you know it's not yours to put out.